Hmm. Fuck, I'm fucking the scene up. Now you can hear me. Now you can hear me. Ladies and gentlemen. You know, I wasn't sure how I was gonna do this. Would you believe me if I told you we figured this all out 30 minutes ago? I would. Man. Well, as promised, as the title says, if anyone can see on the screen, ASMR 50 Shades of Grey. If you've been a member of the channel for quite some time, then you've known that this has been here for, it's almost a part of the channel at this point. I don't know that I'm gonna remove it after we finish this, because it's just been here so long. It's family. I didn't put a lot of tobacco in here because I really didn't want to smoke it the whole time. But yeah, it's about done. It's done. I had to just do it for entrance purposes. I ain't even looking at the camera. I'm looking at the other screen. My bad. See, this is what happens when you look at yourself. So forever ago, I was like, damn, it would be so nice to do a sub goal where I read 50 Shades of Grey, but ASMR, right? So that's what I did. And the first time we didn't beat it. Which was, it was kind of sad because I was really excited to do it. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it again. And then I did it again and I was like, maybe we won't do it. And then I'll take it down. And then like a knight in shining fucking armor. It was absolutely insane. Glaze Remizers swoops into the stream and donates the remaining 12 subs. Tyree, appreciate the resub, brother. He donates the remaining 12 subs so that we can get so that we can do ASMR 50 Shades. And now look at us getting ready to read smut on camera. Nuts, right? I have this nice little fireplace for you because I didn't really know what the fuck else to put. I didn't know what the fuck else to put here, so I just put this fireplace. I'm gonna turn the music off in a minute and explain how this is gonna work. But most importantly, thank you all for being here. I am very excited, however, very fucking nervous. Make sure you subscribe to this fireplace guy. I'll drop a link to his channel actually here. Hey, subscribe to this fireplace guy. Thank you so much, fireplace guy. That's your new name for tonight. Yeah, this music kind of hit though. Okay, so look, damn. All right, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so we're just watching 24/7 Fireplace. Okay, so this is how this is going to work. Actually, I need to blank that for just a second because I have to pull Discord up because I have to look at my notes here. I'm gonna bring my notes to this screen. I'm gonna come back to OBS. I'm gonna redo this screen. Look at that. Listen. This better be on the YouTube channel. Tyree, will YouTube frown upon that? I mean, I'll put it there. I just don't know. I don't know if they'll be like, fuck you, guy. So, so yeah. All right. So how this is, that's not supposed to be there. What the fuck? Why is that over there? That's not supposed to be over there. It's supposed to be over here. Okay. So it's fine. Probably. How this is going to work is I have a few excerpts from 50 Shades of Grey over here that I'm going to read. Granted, I have never read 50 Shades of Grey. I've never watched the movie. All I know is that the guy's name is Christian and the woman's name is Anastasia. I'm saying Annabelle. I think Anastasia. But we're going to start with chapter 8, which is apparently where their first sex scene is. And then I have some other scenes here with little notes by them that I missed 2 notes on 2 of them. So jinkies. I don't know what those pages contain, but yeah, we're just going to look. They're straight up porn on YouTube Shorts. They better not give a fuck. Okay, we'll put it on the channel. Oh my god, we'll put it on the channel. Oh my god, we'll put it on the channel. That's crazy. I haven't put anything on the channel in a while. So we're gonna start with like I said, we're gonna start with the chapter 8, and then we're gonna move over to the other ones. But I'll read those out to y'all, and I'll let y'all decide what y'all want to hear next. First thing, let me check this. How do I sound? Is this ASMR enough? Do I need to be closer, farther away? How is this? Tell me how this is. Tell me how you feel. Yes, no, maybe so. A little closer, a little farther away. Loud enough, too quiet. Sexy enough, not sexy. I mean, just let me know. You want to feel like I'm talking in your ear? Do you like this, you dirty little? No. I just don't know how this sounds. Is this enough? I don't want my lips to be scraping against the mic, but I also need to make sure. Okay, Tari, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, look, hold on. I kind of like this though. Like I really feel intimate with the mic. Pause. But does this sound okay? Like I'm literally right on the mic. I'm not speaking into the little mesh screen. I'm literally right on the fucking mic. This is good. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. All right, let me send my roommate a message so that when he smells smoke, that it's just the pipe that I lit, so he doesn't think anything is wrong. And then after that, hold on. I'm doing. Okay, got you. All right, so without further ado, if this is okay, then let us get started. Do I still sound okay? Do I sound worse? Let me loosen up the cord. Okay, I still sound okay actually. If he says I still sound okay, watch this. So we're gonna start with chapter 8 of 50 Shades of Grey. I have no context on this scene at all. I just know that this is the first time that they love each other. I'll just say that. One more sip of water and I'll stop laughing, I swear. I've blocked myself on the screen so I can't see. But does everyone have their snacks? Is everyone ready? And then when you say yes, I'll go ahead. I'm very nervous if you haven't noticed. I haven't read publicly since school. You got your popcorn? Perfect. Okay. Chapter 8. Christian is running his hands through his hair and pacing up and down his study. 2 hands. That's double exasperation. His usual concrete control seems to have slipped a notch. I don't understand why you didn't tell me, he castigates me. The subject never came up. I'm not in the habit of revealing my sexual status to everyone I meet. I mean, we hardly know each other. I'm staring at my hands. Why am I feeling guilty? Why is he so mad? I peek up at him. Well, you know a lot more about me now, he snaps. His mouth presses into a hard line. I knew you were inexperienced, but a virgin? He says it like it's a really dirty word. Hell, Anna, I just showed you. May God forgive me. Have you ever been kissed apart from me? Of course I have. I try my best to look confronted. Okay, maybe twice. And a nice young man hasn't swept you off your feet. I just don't understand. You're 21, nearly 22. You're beautiful. He runs his hands through his hair again. Beautiful. I flush with pleasure. Christian Grey thinks I'm beautiful. I knot my fingers together, staring at them hard, trying to conceal my goofy grin. Perhaps he's farsighted. My subconscious has reared her. Hey, okay, look, I'm fucking up. I'm sorry. My subconscious has reared her some somnambulant head. Where was she when I needed her? And you're seriously discussing what I want to do when you have no experience. His brows knit together. How have you avoided sex? Tell me, please. I shrug. No one's really, come up to scratch. Only you. And you turn out to be some kind of monster. Why are you so angry with me? I whisper. I'm not angry with you. Angry with myself. I just assumed, he sighs. He regards me shrewdly and then shakes his head. Do you want to go? He asks, his voice gentle. No, unless you want me to go, I murmur. Oh, no, I don't want to leave. Of course not. I like having you here, he frowns as he says this and then glances at his watch. It's late, and he turns to look at me. You're biting your lip. His voice is husky, and he's eyeing me speculatively. Sorry, don't apologize. It's just that I want to bite it too. Hard. How can he say things like that to me and not expect me to be affected? Come, he murmurs. What? We're going to rectify that situation right now. What do you mean? What situation? Your situation, Anna. I'm going to make love to you. Now. Oh, the floor has fallen away. I'm a situation. I'm holding my breath. That's if you want to. I mean, I don't want to push my luck. I thought you didn't make love. I thought you fucked hard. I swallow, my mouth suddenly dry. He gives me a wicked grin, the effects of which travel all the way down there. I can make an exception, or maybe combine the two. We'll see. I really want to make love to you. Please, come to bed with me. I want our arrangement to work, but you really need to have some idea what you're getting yourself into. We can start your training tonight with the basics. This doesn't mean I've come all over the hearts and flowers. It's a means to an end, but one that I want, and hopefully you do too. His gaze is intense. I flush. Oh my, wishes do come true. But I haven't done all the things you require from your list of rules. My voice is all breathy, hesitant. Forget about the rules. Forget about all those details for tonight. I want you. I've wanted you since you fell into my office, and I know you want me. You wouldn't be sitting here calmly discussing punishments and hard limits if you didn't. Please, Anna, spend the night with me. He holds his hand out to me. His eyes are bright, fervent, excited, and I put my hand in his. He pulls me up and into his arms so I can feel the length of his body against mine, this swift action taking me by surprise. He runs his fingers around the nape of my neck, winds my ponytail around his wrist, and gently pulls so I'm forced to look up at him. He gazes down at me. You are one brave young woman. I am in awe of you. His words are like some kind of incendiary device. My blood flames. He leans down and kisses my lips gently, and he sucks at my lower lip. I fucking skipped a page. I'm so sorry. Oh shit. It went like 8 pages down. I'm sorry, I fucked it up. Let me find it again. Okay, I'm gonna start at the last line. You are one brave young woman, he whispers. I am in awe of you. His words are like some kind of incendiary device. My blood flames. He leans down and kisses my lips gently, and he sucks at my lower lip. I want to bite this lip, he murmurs against my mouth, and carefully he tugs at it with his teeth. I moan, and he smiles. Please, Anna, let me make love to you. Yes, I whisper, because that's why I'm here. His smile is triumphant as he releases me and takes my hand and leads me through the apartment. His bedroom is vast. The ceiling height windows look out on lit up Seattle high rises. The walls are white and the furnishings are pale blue. The enormous bed is ultra modern, made of rough gray wood like driftwood, 4 posts, but no canopy. On the wall above it is a stunning painting of the scene. I'm quaking like a leaf. This is it. Finally, after all this time, I'm going to do it. With none other than Christian Grey. My breath is shallow, and I can't take my eyes off of him. He removes his watch and places it on top of a chest of drawers that matches the bed, and removes his jacket, placing it on a chair. He's dressed in his white linen shirt and jeans. He is heart-stoppingly beautiful. His dark copper hair is a mess, his shirt hanging out, his gray eyes bold and dazzling. He steps out of his Converse shoes and reaches down and takes his sock off, individually. Christian Grey's feet. Wow. What is it about naked feet? Turning, he gazes at me, his expression soft. I assume you're not on the pill? What? Shit. I didn't think so. He opens the top drawer of the chest and removes a packet of condoms. He gazes at me intently. Be prepared, he murmurs. Do you want the blinds drawn? I don't mind, I whisper. I thought you didn't let anyone sleep in your bed. Who says we're going to sleep? He murmurs. Oh. Holy hell. He strolls slowly toward me, confident, sexy, eyes blazing, and my heart begins to pound. My blood's pumping through my body. Desire, thick and hot, pools in my belly. He stands in front of me, staring down into my eyes. He's so freaking hot. Let's get this jacket off, shall we? He says softly, and takes hold of the lapels and gently slides my jacket off my shoulder. He places it on the chair. Do you have any idea how much I want you, Anna Steele? He whispers. My breath hitches. I cannot take my eyes off his. He reaches up and gently runs his fingers down my cheek to my chin. Do you have any idea what I'm going to do to you? He adds, caressing my chin. The muscles inside the deepest, darkest part of me clench in the most delicious fashion. The pain is so sweet and sharp I want to close my eyes, but I'm hypnotized by his eyes staring fervently into mine. Leaning down, he kisses me. His lips are demanding, firm and slow. Molding mine, he starts unbuttoning my shirt while he places feather-like kisses across my jaw, my chin, and the corners of my mouth. Slowly, he peels it off me and lets it fall to the floor. He stands back and gazes at me. I'm in the pale blue, lacy, perfect fit bra. Thank heavens. Oh, Anna, he breathes. You have the most beautiful skin, pale and flawless. I want to kiss every single inch of it. I think there's a fucking, it's cutting off the last line. There we go. I flush. Oh my. Why did he say he couldn't make love? I will do anything he wants. He grasps my hair tie, pulls it free, and gasps as my hair cascades down around my shoulders. I like brunettes, he murmurs, and both of his hands are in my hair, grasping each side of my head. His kiss is demanding, his tongue and lips coaxing mine. I moan and my tongue tentatively meets his. He puts his arms around me and hauls me against his body, squeezing me tightly. One hand remains in my hair. The other travels down my spine to my waist and down to my behind. His hand flexes over my backside and squeezes gently. He holds me against his hips, and I feel his erection, which he languidly pushes into me. I moan once more into his mouth. I can hardly contain the riotous feelings, or are they hormones, that rampage through my body. I want him so badly. Gripping his upper arms, I feel his biceps. He's surprisingly strong, muscular. Tentatively, I move my hand up to his face and into his hair. It's so soft, unruly. I tug gently, and he groans. He eases me towards the bed until I feel it behind my knees. I think he's going to push me down onto it, but he doesn't. Releasing me, he suddenly drops to his knees. He grabs my hips with both his hands and runs his tongue around my navel, then gently nips his way to my hip bone, then across my belly to my other hip bone. I groan. Okay, look, that was a crazy moan. I'm sorry, one second. Seeing him on his knees in front of me, feeling his mouth on me, it's so unexpected and hot. My hands stay in his hair, pulling gently as I try to quiet my too loud breathing. He gazes up at me through impossibly long lashes, his eyes a scorching smoky gray. His hands reach up and undo the button on my jeans, and he leisurely pulls down the zipper. Without taking his eyes off mine, his hands move beneath the waistband, skimming me and moving to my behind. His hands glide slowly down my backside to his thighs, removing my jeans as they go. I cannot look away. He stops and licks his lips, never breaking eye contact. He leans forward, running his nose up the apex between my thighs. I feel him. There. You smell so good, he murmurs, and closes his eyes. A look of pure pleasure on his face, and I practically convulse. He reaches up and tugs the duvet off the bed, then pushes me gently so I fall into the mattress. Still kneeling, he grasps my foot and undoes my Converse, pulling off my shoe and sock. I raise myself up on my elbows to see what he's doing. I'm panting, wanting. He lifts my foot by the heel and runs his thumbnail up my instep. It's almost painful, but I feel the movement echoed in my groin. I gasp, not taking his eyes off mine. Again, he runs his tongue along my instep and then his teeth. Shit. I groan. How can I feel this there? I fall back onto the bed, moaning. I hear his soft chuckle. Oh, Anna, what I could do to you, he whispers. He removes my other shoe and sock, then stands and removes my jeans completely. I'm lying on his bed, dressed only in my bra and panties, and he's staring down at me. You're very beautiful, Anastasia Steele. I can't wait to be inside you. Holy shit, his words. He's so seductive. He takes my breath away. Show me how you pleasure yourself. What? I frown. Don't be coy, Anna. Show me, he whispers. I shake my head. I don't know what you mean. My voice is hoarse. I hardly recognize it, laced with the desire. How do you make yourself come? I want to see. I shake my head. I don't, I mumble. He raises his eyebrows, astonished for a moment, and his eyes darken, and he shakes his head in disbelief. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. His voice is soft, challenging, a delicious, sensual threat. He undoes the buttons of his jeans and slowly pulls his jeans down, his eyes on mine the whole time. He leans down over me, grasping each of my ankles, quickly jerks my legs apart, and crawls onto the bed between my legs. He hovers over me. The shit keeps fucking skipping. I'm so sorry. I gotta find it. I'm sorry. Got you. He hovers over me. I am squirming with need. Keep still, he murmurs. And then he leans down and kisses the inside of my thigh, trailing kisses up over the thin, lacy material of my panties, kissing me. Oh, I can't keep still. How can I not move? I wriggle beneath him. We're going to work on keeping you still, baby. He trails kisses up my belly, and his tongue dips into my navel. Still, he's heading north, kissing me across my torso. My skin is burning. I'm flushed, too hot, too cold, and I'm clawing at the sheet beneath me. He lies down beside me, and his hand trails up from my hip to my waist and up to my breast. He gazes down at me, his expression unreadable, and gently cups my breast. You fit my hand perfectly, Anastasia, he murmurs, and dips his index finger into the cup of my bra and gently yanks it down, freeing my breast, but the underwire and fabric of the cup force it upward. His finger moves to my other breast and repeats the process. My breasts swell and my nipples harden under his steady gaze. I am trussed up by my own bra. Very nice, he whispers appreciatively, and my nipples harden even more. He blows very gently on one as his hand moves to my other breast, and his thumb slowly rolls the end of my nipple, elongating it. I groan, feeling the sweet sensation all the way to my groin. I am so wet. Oh, please. I beg internally as my fingers clasp the sheet tighter. His lips close around my other nipple, and when he tugs, I nearly convulse. Let's see if we can make you come like this, he whispers, continuing his slow, sensual assault. My nipples bear the delicious brunt of his deft fingers and lips, settling alike every single nerve ending so that my whole body stings with sweet agony. He just doesn't stop. Oh, please, I beg, and I pull my head back, my mouth open as I groan, my legs stiffening. Holy hell, what's happened to me? Let's go, baby, he murmurs. His teeth close around my nipple and his thumb and finger pull hard, and I fall apart in his hands, my body convulsing and shattering into 1,000 pieces. He kisses me deeply, his tongue in my mouth absorbing my cries. Oh my, that was extraordinary. Now I know what all the fuss is about. He gazes down at me, a satisfied smile on his face. While I'm sure there's nothing but gratitude and awe in mine. You are very responsive, he breathes. You're going to have to learn to control that, and it's going to be so much fun teaching you how. He kisses me again. Our breathing is still rapid as I come down from my orgasm. His hand moves down my waist to my hips and then cups me. Intimately. Jeez. His finger slips through the fine lace and slowly circles around me. There. Briefly, he closes his eyes and his breathing hitches. You're so deliciously wet. God, you. He thrusts his finger inside me, and I cry out as he does it again and again. He palms my clitoris, and I cry out once more. He pushes inside me, harder and harder still. I groan. Suddenly, he sits up and tugs my panties off and throws them on the floor. Pulling off his boxer briefs, his erection springs free. Ow. He reaches over to his bedside table and grabs a foil packet. And then he moves between my legs, spreading them further apart. He kneels up and pulls a condom onto his considerable length. Oh no. Will it? How? Don't worry. He breathes, his eyes on mine. You expand too. He leans down, his hands on either side of my head. So he's hovering over me, staring down into my eyes, his jaw clenched, eyes burning. It's only now that I register he's still wearing his shirt. You really want to do this? He asked softly. Please, I beg. Pull your knees up. he orders softly, and I'm quick to obey. I'm going to fuck you now, Miss Steele, he murmurs as he positions the head of his erection at the entrance of my sex. Hard, he whispers, and he slams it into me. I cry as I feel a weird pinching sensation deep inside me as he rips through my virginity. He stills, gazing down at me, his eyes bright with ecstatic triumph. His mouth is open slightly, and his breathing is harsh. He groans. You're so tight. Are you okay? I nod, my eyes wide, my hands on his forearms. I feel so full. He stays still, letting me acclimatize to the intrusive, overwhelming feeling of him inside me. I'm going to move, baby, he breathes after a moment, his voice tight. Oh. He eases back with exquisite slowness, and he closes his eyes and he groans and thrusts into me again. I cry out a second time, and he stills. More, he whispers, his voice raw. Yes, I breathe. He does it once more and stills again. I groan my body, accepting him. Oh, I want this. Again, he breathes. Yes. It's a plea. And he moves, but this time he doesn't stop. He shifts onto his elbow so I can feel his weight on me, holding me down. He moves slowly at first, easing himself in and out of me. And as I grow accustomed to the alien feeling, my hips move tentatively to meet his. He speeds up. I moan, and he pounds on, picking up speed, merciless, a relentless rhythm, and I keep up, meeting his thrust. He grasps my head between his hand and kisses me hard, his teeth pulling at my lower lip again. He shifts slightly, and I can feel something building deep inside me. Like before, I start to stiffen as he thrusts on and on. My body quivers, bows. A sheen of sweat gathers over me. Oh my, I didn't know it would feel like this. Didn't know it could feel as good as this. My thoughts are scattering. There's only sensation. Only him. Only me. Oh, please, I stiffen. Come for me, Anna, he whispers breathlessly, and I unravel at his words, exploding around him as I climax and splinter onto a million pieces underneath him. And as he comes, he calls out my name, thrusting hard, then stealing as he empties himself into me. I am still panting, trying to slow my breathing. My thumping heart and my thoughts are in riotous disarray. Wow, that was astounding. I open my eyes, and he has his forehead pressed against mine. His eyes close, his breathing ragged. Christian's eyes flicker, open and gaze down at me, dark but soft. He's still inside me. Leaning down, he gently presses a kiss against my forehead, then slowly pulls out of me. Oh, I wince at the familiarity. Did I hurt you? Christian asks as he lies down beside me, propped on one elbow. He tucks a stray strand of my hair behind my ear, and I have to grin widely. You're asking me if you hurt me? The irony is not lost on me. He smiles sardonically. Seriously, are you okay? His eyes are intense, probing, demanding even. I stretch out beside him, feeling loose-limbed, my bones like jelly. But I'm relaxed, deeply relaxed. I grin at him. I can't stop grinning. Now I know what all the fuss is about. 2 orgasms, coming apart at the seams, like the spin cycle on a washing machine. Wow. I had no idea what my body was capable of. To be wound so tightly and released so violently, so gratifyingly. The pleasure was indescribable. You're biting your lip and you haven't answered me. He's frowning. I grin up at him impishly. He looks glorious with his tousled hair, burning narrowed gray eyes and serious dark expression. I'd like to do that again, I whisper. For a moment, I think I see a fleeting look of release on his face, before the shutters come down and he gazes at me through hooded eyes. Would you now, Miss Steele? He murmurs dryly. He leans down and kisses me very gently at the corner of my mouth. Demanding little thing, aren't you? Turn on your front. I blink at him momentarily, and then I turn over. He unhooks my bra and runs his hand down my back to my behind. You really have the most beautiful skin, he murmurs. He shifts so that one of his legs pushes between mine, and he's half lying across my back. I can feel the buttons of his shirt pressing into me as he gathers my hair off my face and kisses my bare shoulder. Why are you wearing your shirt? I ask. He stills. After a beat, he shuffles out of his shirt and lies back down on me. feel his warm skin against mine. Mm. It feels heavenly. He has a light dusting of hair across his chest, which tickles my back. So you want me to fuck you again? He whispers in my ear. He begins to trail feather-like kisses around my ear and down my neck. His hand moves down, skimming my waist, over my hip, and down my thigh to the back of my knee. He pushes my knee up higher, and my breath hitches. What's he doing now? He shifts so he's between my legs, pressed against my back, and his hand travels up to my thigh, to my behind. He caresses my cheek slowly, and then trails his fingers down between my legs. I'm going to take you from behind, Anastasia. He murmurs, and with his other hand, he grasps my hair at the nape in a fist and pulls gently, holding me in place. I cannot move my head. I am pinioned beneath him, helpless. You are mine, he whispers. Only mine. Don't forget it. His voice is intoxicating, his words heady, seductive. I feel his growing erection against my thigh. His long fingers reach around to gently massage my clitoris, circling slowly. His breath is soft against my face as he slowly nips me along my jaw. You smell divine. He nuzzles behind my ear. His hand rubs against me, around and around. Reflexively, my hips start to circle, mirroring his hand as excruciating pleasure spikes through my blood like a general. Keep still, he orders, his voice soft but urgent. And slowly he inserts his thumb inside me, rotating it around and around, stroking the front wall of my vagina. The effect is mind-blowing, all my energy concentrating on this one small space inside my body. I moan. You like this? He asks softly, his teeth grazing my outer ear, and he starts to flex his thumb slowly. In, out, in, out. His fingers circling. I close my eyes, trying to keep my breathing under control, trying to absorb the disordered, chaotic sensations that his fingers are unleashing on me. Fire coursing through my body. I moan again. You're so wet, so quickly, so responsive. Oh, Anastasia. I like that. I like that a lot, he whispers. I want to stiffen my legs, but I can't move. He's pinning me down, keeping me up a constant, slow, torturous rhythm. It's absolutely exquisite. I moan again, and he moves suddenly. Open your mouth, he commands. He thrusts his thumb in my mouth. My eyes fly open, blinking wildly. See how you taste? He breathes against my ear. Suck me, baby. His thumb presses on my tongue, and my mouth closes around him, sucking wildly. I taste the saltiness on his thumb and the faint metallic tang of blood. Holy fuck. This is wrong, but holy hell is it erotic. I want to fuck your mouth, Anastasia, and I will soon. His voice is hoarse, raw, his breathing more disjointed. Fuck my mouth. I moan and I bite down on him. He gasps and he pulls my hair tighter, painfully, so I release him. Naughty, sweet girl, he whispers, and then reaches over to the bedside table for a foil packet. Stay still. Don't move, he orders as he releases my hair. He rips the foil while I'm breathing extremely hard, my blood singing in my veins. The anticipation is exhilarating. He leans down, his weight on me again, and he grabs my hair, holding my head immobile. Not move. I'm enticingly ensnared by him, and he's poised and ready to take me once more. We're going to go real slow this time, Anastasia, he breathes. Slowly, he eases into me. Slowly, slowly, until he's buried in me, stretching, filling, relentless. I groan loudly. It feels deeper this time. Delectable. I groan again, and he deliberately circles his hips and pulls back, pauses a beat, and then eases his way back in. He repeats this motion again and again. It's driving me insane. His teasing, deliberately slow thrust, and the intermittent feeling of fullness is overwhelming. You feel so good, he groans, and my insides start to quiver. He pulls back and waits. Oh no, baby, not yet, he murmurs, and as the quivering ceases, he starts the whole delicious process again. All right, I gotta take a minute to drink some fucking water. Oh, please, I beg. I'm not sure I can take much more. My body is found so tight, craving release. I want you sore, baby, he murmurs, and he continues his sweet, leisurely torment. Backward, forward. Every time you move tomorrow, I want you to be reminded that I've been here. Only me. You are mine. I groan. Please, Kristen, I whispered. What do you want, Anastasia? Tell me. I groan again. He pulls out and moves slowly back into me, circling his hips one more. Tell me, he murmurs. You, please. He increases the rhythm infinitesimally, and his breathing becomes more erratic. My insides start quickening, and Christian picks up the rhythm. You are so sweet, he murmurs between each thrust. I want you so much. I moan. You are mine. Come for me, baby. He growls. His words are my undoing, tipping me over the precipice. My body convulses around him. I come, loudly calling out a garbled version of his name into the mattress. Christian follows with two sharp thrusts, and he freezes, pouring himself into me as he finds his release. He collapses on top of me, his face in my hair. Anna. He breathes. He pulls out of me and immediately and rolls onto his side of the bed. I pull my knees up to my chest, nearly spent, and immediately drift off or pass out into an exhausted sleep. When I wake, it's still dark. I have no idea how long I've been asleep. I stretch out beneath the duvet and I feel sore, deliciously sore. Kristen is nowhere to be seen. I sit up, staring out at the cityscape in front of me. There are fewer lights on among the skyscrapers, and there's a whisper of dawn in the east. I hear music, the lilting notes of the piano, sad, sweet lament. Bach, I think, but I'm not sure. I wrap the duvet around me and quietly pat down the corridor toward the big room. Christian is at the piano, completely lost in the melody he's playing. His expression is sad and forlorn, like the music. His playing is stunning. Leaning up against the wall at the entrance, I listen, enraptured. He's such an accomplished musician. He sits naked, his body bathed in the warm light cast by a solitary freestanding lamp beside the piano. With the rest of the large room in darkness, it's like he's in his own isolated little pool of light, untouchable, lonely, in a bubble. I pad quietly toward him, enticed by the sublime, melancholy music. I'm mesmerized, watching his long, skilled fingers as they find and gently press the keys, thinking how those same fingers have expertly handled and caressed my body. I flush and gasp at the memory and press my thighs together. He glances up, his unfathomable gray eyes bright, his expression unreadable. Sorry, I whisper. I didn't mean to disturb you. A frown flits across his face. Surely I should be saying that to you, he murmurs. He finishes playing and puts his hands down his legs. I notice now that he's wearing PJ pants. He runs his fingers through his hair and stands. His pants hang from his hips. In that way, oh my. My mouth goes dry as he casually strolls around the piano toward me. He has broad shoulders, narrow hips, and his abdominal muscles ripple as he walks. He really is stunning. You should be in bed, he admonishes. That was a beautiful piece. Bach? Transcription by Bach, but it's originally an oboe concerto by Alessandro Marcello. It was exquisite, but very sad. Such a melancholy melody. His lips quirk up in half a smile. Bed, he orders. You'll be exhausted in the morning. I woke and you weren't there. I find it difficult to sleep, and I'm not used to sleeping with anyone, he murmurs. I can't fathom his mood. He seems a little despondent, but it's difficult to tell in the darkness. Perhaps it was the tone of the piece he was playing. Perhaps he puts his arm around me. He puts his arm around me and gently walks me back to the bedroom. How long have you been playing? You play beautifully. Since I was 6. Oh, Christian. As a 6-year-old boy, my mind conjures an image of a beautiful, copper-haired little boy with gray eyes, and my heart melts. A moppet-haired kid who likes impossibly sad music. How are you feeling? He asked when we were back in the room. He switched on a sidelight. I'm good. We both glanced down into bed at the same time. There's blood on the sheets. Evidence of my lost virginity. I flush, embarrassed, pulling the duvet tighter around me. Well, that's going to give Miss Jones something to think about, Christian mutters as he stands in front of me. He puts his hand under my chin and tips my head back, staring down at me. His eyes are intense as he examines my face. I realize that I've not seen his naked chest before. Instinctively, I reach out to run my fingers through the smattering of dark hair on his chest to see how it feels. Immediately, he steps back out of my reach. Get into bed, he says sharply. His voice softens. I'll come and lie down with you. I drop my hand and frown. I don't think I've ever touched his torso. He opens a chest of drawers and pulls out a t-shirt and quickly slips it on. Bed. He orders it again. I climb back onto the bed, trying not to think about the blood. He clambers in beside me and pulls me to his embrace, wrapping his arms around me so that I'm facing away from him. He kisses my hair gently, and he inhales deeply. Sleep, sweet Anastasia, he murmurs, and I close my eyes, but I can't help feel a residual melancholy either from the music or his demeanor. Christian Grey has a sad side. Okay. That damn, dude, that shit felt long as fuck. Pause. That was all of chapter 8. Okay. Can I take a minute to go read chat? I heard a few maybe follows, maybe subs. I don't know. I just want to take a minute to go read and thank anybody. Damn. Wait, my reading was mid or the book itself was mid? What happened? I need to know what was mid. Okay, the book. All right, let me scroll up in chat a little bit. Okay, so when I took my first sip of water, I heard somebody say he not a real fucker. So let me look. Okay, what was the last thing I read? Last thing I read was I got my popcorn. Okay, Virgin is crazy. Sunland, thank you for the sub, brother. 4 months, man. 4 fucking months. Good shit. Marcy said I made it just in time. I was getting kinky, Nizzy. That's the book. The book said, bitch, I'm aroused. Keep it up. Tyree said she sucks toes. Well, she gotta suck toes. Like, cause why she say his naked feet? I don't know. I see new messages popping up. I just gotta I'm catching it real quick. That's how I talk to these single moms. Moan. Minx, thank you for the gifteds. Thank you so much for the gifteds. My goodness, everyone who got gifted a sub. Thank you. Please thank Minx, and I hope you enjoy. I've been grounding too. What's the command for all the sounds? Bust. Stay in character. Hey. So I had chat blocked because I didn't want to get distracted while reading, trying to do this. Cause it would have fucked me up reading what y'all say. Cause I know y'all was here wild. Is this your way of reading the book without admitting you want to read the book? I actually have not read 50 Shades of Grey at all. That was a blind reading for me, believe it or not. It kind of seems like I get what Marcelino say. Like, it's kind of mid. Like, I don't know. It's kind of mid. Like, granted, I don't know. Like, they kind of went into detail, but a little bit. Hey, Palmer Herclid is crazy. He not even eating ass. He not a real freak. New meaning to Sunday Fun Day. He's not a real fucker. Hashtag. I'm just gonna say, most ladies find it nicer when the dude takes his time and is gentle. Do with that what you will. And that's how we know the author is not a real freak either. Isn't this a Twilight fanfic? Holy shit. Oh no, I never got into the Twilight. Swallow. Wonder if her head trashed and she's a virgin. Oh gosh. Have you ever been swallowed up? That shit was mid. That salty Splatoon. That is crazy. Okay. Miggling, Miggling, we're doing the ASMR 50 Shades of Grey, finally. Whew. Holy shit. That was insane. That was insane. Kylie says wait until you get to the red room. Does she know what chapter or pages that is? Because that one chapter was 45. Well, I ain't gonna say 45 minutes. Bro, I am not bricked up. Chill out. The whole thing wasn't 45 minutes, but that was a long ass fucking chapter. And it's, bro, the crazy thing is, it's not even a lot of words on each page. It's really not even a lot of words on each page. Okay. Yeah, does Kylie know any page numbers or anything? Because I got it here. I don't think I can see. Okay, if I show a PDF of 50 Shades of Grey on stream, am I gonna get like TOS? You can't show PDFs of fucking shit. Chapter 9? Oh my god, it's literally the next chapter. This is what I saw from Google. Bro, these chapters are long as fuck. I'm just looking real quick. Okay. Chapter 9 knows some crazy shit. Kylie says chapter 18, but she is looking. Okay. She's got it bookmarked. Hey, Kylie be on demon time. That's crazy. In terms of the book. In terms of the book. All right. Be honest. Be honest. I'm doing okay. I think so. I feel like I'm like doing this a lot when I read. I don't know if you even heard that, but I feel like I'm constantly hitting the mic. Chapter 18 starts the red room. Well, I didn't yell. What? I didn't even yell. Tyree called her a sinner. Yell at him. So 18 or 9? 18? Got you. Got you. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't want to read for 3 fucking hours, but we'll read chapter 18 and then we'll kind of see what everybody's feeling after that. Is everything else okay? I mean, do I sound okay? Is it actually enjoyable? I'm enjoying reading it. It's I mean, it allows me to work on, okay, listen, I'm not a voice actor. I think I could do it, but I mean, I don't know. Do y'all think it's ass? I mean, let me know. I ain't gonna lie. Reading this shit, like the I don't want to say stage fright, but okay. So okay, look, no funny shit. Y'all actually could hear the moans because on the sections when I did moan, I was like, I don't know if I don't, because I have I have a thank you, Tyree. I have a noise suppression and noise gate on my mic, so I didn't think the moans would reach the decibel rating to be heard. But let me stand up, stretch. Oh, ooh, some good pops. Heading back into the kitchen to watch this on the big screen. Oh shit. Thank you for the alert, Mr. Sir. Okay. Back into the thick of it. Hopefully it's not. The crazy thing is, bro, I was supposed to say I don't need the headphones, but I'm gonna put them on. Hey, look, I'm that one guy from TF2. Okay. All right, we're starting with chapter 18. I actually don't have any notes for chapter 18 because it's not on it's not something I went over earlier. Excuse me. But where's this shit at? There we go. All right, so yeah, I don't know what chapter 18 is about. I think according to Kylie, it is something about a red room. My goodness. Okay. Chapter 18. Dr. Green is tall, blonde, and immaculate, dressed in a royal blue suit. I'm reminded of the women who work in Kristen's office. She's like an identikit model. Another step for blonde. Her long hair is swept up in an elegant chinen. I don't know. I actually don't know what that word is, believe it or not. She must be in her early 40s. Mr. Gray, she shakes Kristen's outstretched hand. Thank you for coming on such short notice, Kristen says. Thank you for making it worth my while, Mr. Gray. Miss Steele. She smiles, her eyes cool and assessing. We shake hands, and I know she's one of those women who doesn't tolerate fools gladly. Like Kate. I like her immediately. She gives Kristen a pointed stare, and after an awkward beat, he takes his cue. I'll be downstairs, he mutters. And he leaves what will be my bedroom. Well, Miss Steele, Mr. Gray is paying me a small fortune to attend to you. What can I do for you? After a thorough examination and lengthy discussion, Dr. Green and I decide on the mini pill. She writes me a prepaid prescription and instructs me to pick the pills up tomorrow. I love her no-nonsense attitude. She has lectured me until she's as blue as her dress about taking it at the same time every day, and I can tell she's burning with curiosity about my so-called relationship with Mr. Gray. I don't give her any details. Somehow I don't think she'd look so calm and collected if she'd seen his red room of pain. I flush as we pass its closed door and head back downstairs to the art gallery that is Kristen's living room. Let me line this stuff up real quick. Kristen is reading, seated on his couch. A breathtaking aria is playing on the music system, swirling around him, cocooning him, filling the room with a sweet, soulful song. For a moment, he looks serene. He turns and glances at us when we enter and smiles warmly at me. Are you done?
He asks he asks if he's genuinely interested. He points the remote at a sleek white box beneath the fireplace that houses his iPod, and the exquisite melody fades but continues in the background. Standing, he strolls towards us. Yes, Mr. Gray. Look after her. She's a beautiful, bright young woman. Christian is taken aback, as am I. What an inappropriate thing for a doctor to say. Is she giving him some kind of not so subtle warning? Christian recovers himself. I fully intend to, he mutters, bemused. Gazing at him, I shrug, embarrassed. I'll send you my bill, she says crisply as she shakes his hand. Good day and good luck to you, Anna, she smiles, her eyes crinkling as we shake hands. Taylor appears from nowhere to escort her through the double doors and out to the elevator. How does he do that? Where does he lurk? How was that? Kristen asked. Fine, thank you. She said that I had to abstain from all sexual activity for the next 4 weeks. Christian's mouth drops open in shock, and I cannot keep a straight face any longer and grin at him like an idiot. Gotcha. He narrows his eyes, and I immediately stop laughing. In fact, he looks rather forbidding. Oh shit. My subconscious quails in the corner as all the blood drains from my face, and I imagine him putting me across his knee again. I'm sorry. Gotcha, he says and smirks. He grabs me around my waist and pulls me up against him. You are incorrigible, Miss Steele, he murmurs, staring down into my eyes as he weaves his fingers into my hair, holding me firmly in place. He kisses me hard, and I cling onto his muscular arms for support. As much as I'd like to take you here and now, you need to eat, and so do I. I don't want you passing out on me later, he murmurs against my lips. Is that all you want me for? My body? I whisper. That and your smart mouth, he breathes. He kisses me again, passionately, and then abruptly releases me, taking my hand and leading me to the kitchen. I am reeling. 1 minute we're joking, and the next, I fan my heated face. He's just sex on legs. And now I have to recover my equilibrium and eat something. The aria is still playing in the background. What's the music? Villa Lobos, an aria from Bachianas Brasileiras. Good, isn't it? Yes, I murmur in total agreement. The breakfast bar is laid for two. Kristen takes a salad bowl from the fridge. Chicken Caesar salad okay with you? Oh, thank heavens, nothing too heavy. Yes, fine, thank you. I watch as he moves gracefully through his kitchen. He's so at ease with his body on one level, but then he doesn't like to be touched. So maybe deep down he isn't. No man is an island, I muse, except, perhaps, Christian Grey. What are you thinking? He asked, pulling me from my reverie. I flush. I was just watching the way you move. He raises an eyebrow, amused. And, he says dryly. I flush some more. You're very graceful. Why, thank you, Miss Steele, he murmurs. He sits down beside me, holding a bottle of wine. Chablis? Please. Dude, you click one fucking thing and it just jumps 8 fucking pages. Holy shit. Okay. Help yourself to salad, he says, his voice soft. Tell me, what method did you opt for? I am momentarily thrown by his question when I realize he's talking about Dr. Green's visit. Mini pill. He frowns. And will you remember to take it regularly at the right time every day? Jeez, of course I will. How does he know? I blush at the thought. Probably from one or more of the 15. I'm sure you'll remind me, I murmur dryly. He glances at me with amused condescension. I'll put an alarm on my calendar, he smirks. Eat. The chicken Caesar is delicious. To my surprise, I'm famished, and for the first time since I've been with him, I finish my meal before he does. The wine is crisp, clean, and fruity. Eager as ever, Miss Steele. Smiles down at my empty plate. I look at him from beneath my lashes. Yes, I whisper. His breath hitches, and as he stares down at me, the atmosphere between us slowly shifting, evolving, charging. His look goes from dark to smoldering, taking me with him. He stands, closing the distance between us, and tugs me off my bar stool into his arms. Do you want to do this? He breathes, looking down at me intently. I haven't signed anything. I know, but I'm breaking all the rules these days. Are you going to hit me? Yes, but it won't be to hurt you. I don't want to punish you right now. If you caught me yesterday evening, well, that would have been a different story. Holy cow, he wants to hurt me? How do I deal with this? I can't hide the horror on my face. Don't let anyone try to convince you otherwise, Anastasia. One of the reasons people like me do this is because we either like to give or receive pain. It's very simple. You don't, so I spent a great deal of time yesterday thinking about that. He pulls me against him, and his erection presses into my belly. I should run, but I can't. I'm drawn to him on some deep, elemental level that I can't begin to understand. Did you reach any conclusions? I whisper. No, and right now I just want to tie you up and fuck you senseless. Are you ready for that? Yes, I breathe as everything in my body tightens at once. Wow. Good. Come. He takes my hand and leaving all the dirty dishes on the breakfast bar, we head upstairs. My heart starts pounding. This is it. I'm really going to do this. God damn it. My inner goddess is spinning like a world-class ballerina. He opens the door to his playroom, standing back for me to walk through, and I am once more in the red room of pain. It's the same. The smell of leather, citrus-scented polish, and dark wood. All very sensual. My blood is running, heated and scared through my system. Adrenaline mixed with lust and longing. The heady, potent cocktail. Christian's stance has changed completely. Subtly altered, harder and meaner. He gazes down at me and his eyes are heated, lustful, hypnotic. When you're in here, you are completely mine, he breathes. Each word slow and measured. To do with as I see fit. Do you understand? His gaze is so intense. I nod, my mouth dry, my heart feeling as if it would jump out of my chest. Take your shoes off, he orders softly. I swallow, and rather clumsily, I take them off. He bends and picks them up and deposits them beside the door. Good. Don't hesitate when I ask you to do something. Now I'm going to peel you out of this dress. Something I've wanted to do for a few days, if I recall. I want you to be comfortable with your body, Anastasia. You have a beautiful body, and I like to look at it. It is a joy to behold. In fact, I could gaze at you all day. I want you unembarrassed and unashamed of your nakedness. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, what? He leans over me, glaring. Yes, sir. Do you mean that? He snaps. Yes, sir. Good. Lift your arms up over your head. I do, as instructed, and he reaches down and grabs the hem. Slowly, he pulls my dress up over my thighs, my hips, my belly, my breasts, my shoulders, and up over my head. He stands back to examine me and absentmindedly folds my dress, not taking his eyes off me. He places it on the large chest beside the door. Reaching up, he pulls at my chin, his touch searing me. You're biting your lip, he breathes. You know what that does to me, he adds darkly. Turn around. I turn immediately, no hesitation. He unclasps my bra, and then, taking both straps, he slowly pulls it down my arms, brushing my skin with his fingers and the tip of his thumbnails as he slides my bra off. His touch sends shivers down my spine, waking every nerve ending in my body. He's standing behind me, so close that I feel the heat radiating from him, warming me all over. He pulls my hair so it's all hanging down my back, grasps a handful at my nape, and angles my head to one side. He runs his nose down my exposed neck, inhaling all the way, then back up to my ear. The muscles in my belly clench, carnal and wanting. Jeez, he's hardly touched me, and I want him. You smell as divine as ever, Anastasia, he whispers as he places a soft, quick kiss beneath my ear. I moan. He breathes. Don't make a sound. Pulling my hair behind me, to my surprise, he starts braiding it in one large braid, his fingers fast and deft. He ties it with an unseen hair tie. When he's finished, when he's finished and gives it a quick tug, so I'm forced back at him. I like your hair braided in here, he whispers. Why? He releases my hair. Turn around, he orders. I do as I bid, my breathing shallow. Fear and longing mixed together. It's an intoxicating mix. When I tell you to come in here, this is how you will dress. Just in your panties. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, sir. A trace of a smile lifts the corner of his mouth. Good girl. His eyes burn into mine. When I tell you to come in here, I expect you to kneel over there. He points to a spot beside the door. Do it now. I blink, processing his words, then turn and rather clumsily kneel as directed. You can sit back on your heels. I sit back. Place your hands and forearms flat on your thighs. Good. Now part your knees. Wider. Wider. Perfect. Look down at the floor. He walks over to me, and I can see his feet and shins in my field of vision. Naked feet. I should be taking notes if he wants me to remember. He reaches down and grasps my braid again, then pulls my head back so I'm looking up at him. It's only just not as painful. Will you remember this position, Anastasia? Yes, sir. Good. Stay here. Don't move. He leaves the room. I'm on my knees, waiting. Where's he gone? What is he going to do to me? Time shifts. I have no idea how long he leaves me like this. A few minutes? 5? 10? My breathing becomes shallower. The anticipation is devouring me from the inside out. And suddenly he's back. And all at once I'm calmer and more excited in the same breath. Can I be more excited? I can see his feet. He's changed his jeans. These are older, ripped, soft, and overwashed. Holy cow, these jeans are hot. He shuts the door and hangs something on the back. I stand. Hold on, what the fuck? Okay, got you. Okay, the page is fucked up. Not even joking. Hold on. Uh, okay, I got it. I'm sorry. Holy cow, these jeans are hot. He shuts the door and hangs something on the back. Good girl, Anastasia. You look lovely like that. Well done. Stand up. I stand, but I keep my face down. You may look at me. I peek up at him, and he's staring at me intently, assessing, but his eyes soften. He's taken off his shirt. Oh my, I want to touch him. The top button of his jeans is undone. I'm going to chain you now, Anastasia. Give me your right hand. I give him my hand. He turns it palm up, and before I know it, he swats the center with a writing crop I hadn't noticed in his right hand. It happens so quickly that the surprise hardly registers. Even more astonishing, it doesn't hurt. Well, not much, just a slight ringing sting. How does that feel? He asks. I look at him, confused. Answer me. Okay. I frown. Don't frown. I blink and try for impassive. I succeed. Did that hurt? No. This is not going to hurt. Do you understand? Yes. My voice is uncertain. Is it really not going to hurt? I mean it, he says. Geez, my breathing is so shallow. Does he know what I'm thinking? He shows me the crop. It's brown plated leather. My eyes jerk up to meet his, and they're alight with fire and a trace of amusement. We aim to please, Miss Steele, he murmurs. Come. He takes my elbow and moves me to beneath the grid. He reaches up and takes down some shackles with black leather cuffs. This grid is designed so the shackles move across the grid. I glance up. Holy shit, it's like a subway map. We're going to start here, but I want to fuck you standing up. So we'll end up by the wall over there. He points with the writing crop to where the large wooden X is on the wall. Put your hands above your head. I oblige immediately, feeling like I'm exiting my body, a casual observer of events as they unfold around me. This is beyond fascinating, beyond erotic. It's singularly the most exciting and scary thing I've ever done. I'm entrusting myself to a beautiful man who, by his own admission, is 50 shades of fucked up. I suppress the brief thrill of fear. Kate and Elliot, they know I'm here. He stands very close as he fastens the cuffs. I'm staring at his chest. His proximity is heavenly. He smells of body wash and Christian, an inebriating mix. That drags me back to the now. I want to run my nose and tongue through that smattering of chest hair. I could just lean forward. He steps back and gazes at me, his expression hooded, salacious, carnal. And I am helpless, my hands tied, but just looking at his lovely face, reading his need and longing for me. I can feel the dampness between my legs. He walks slowly around me. You look mighty fine trussed up like this, Miss Steele, and your smart mouth quiet for now. I like that. Standing in front of me, he hooks his fingers into my panties at a most unhurried pace, peels them down my legs, stripping me agonizingly, slowly, so that he ends up kneeling in front of me, not taking his eyes off mine. He scrunches my panties in his hand, holds them to his nose, and inhales deeply. Holy fuck, did he just do that? He grins wickedly at me and tucks them into the pocket of his jeans, uncoiling them from the floor, rising lazily, like a jungle cat. He points the end of the riding crop at my navel, leisurely circling it, tantalizing me. At the touch of the leather, I quiver and gasp. He walks around me again, trailing the crop around the middle of my body. His second circuit, he suddenly flicks the crop, and it hits me underneath my behind, against my sex. I cry out in surprise as all my nerve endings stand to attention. I pull against the restraints. The shock runs through me, and it's the sweetest, strangest hedonistic feeling. Quiet, he whispers, as he walks around me again, the crop slightly higher, around the middle of my body. This time, when he flicks it against me in the same place, I'm anticipating it. My body convulses at the sweet, stinging bite. As he makes his way around me, he flicks again, this time hitting my nipple, and I throw my head back as my nerve endings sing. He hits the other, a brief, swift, sweet chastisement. My nipples harden and elongate from the assault, and I moan loudly, pulling on the leather cuffs. Does that feel good? He breathes. Yes. He hits me again across the buttocks. The crop stings this time. Yes, what? Yes, sir. I whimper. He comes to a stop, but I can no longer see him. My eyes are closed as I try to absorb the myriad sensations coursing through my body. Very slowly, he rains small, biting lips of the top of the crop down my belly, heading south. I know where this is leading, and I try to psych myself up for it, but when he hits my clitoris, I cry out loudly. Oh, please! I groan. Quiet, he orders, and he hits me again on my behind. I did not expect this to be like this. I am lost in a sea of sensation. And suddenly, he's dragging the crop against my sex, through my pubic hair down to the entrance of my vagina. See how wet you are for this, Anastasia? Open your eyes and your mouth. I do as I'm told, completely seduced. He pushes the tip of the crop into my mouth, like my dream. Holy shit. See how you taste. Suck. Suck hard, baby. My mouth closes around the crop as my eyes lock on his. I can taste the rich leather and the saltiness of my arousal. His eyes are blazing. He's in his element. He pulls the tip from my mouth as he stands forward and grabs me and kisses me hard, his tongue invading my mouth. Wrapping his arms around me, he pulls me against him. His chest crushes mine, and I itch to touch, but I can't. My hand's useless above me. Oh, Anastasia, you taste mighty fine, he breathes. Shall I make you come? Please, I beg. The crop bites my buttock. Ow. Please what? Please, sir, I whimper. He smiles at me, triumphant. With this, he holds the crop up so I can see it. Yes, sir. Are you sure? He looks sternly at me. Yes, please, sir. Close your eyes. I shut the room out, him out, the crop out. He starts small, biting licks of the crop against my belly once more, moving down, soft, small licks against my clitoris. Once, twice, 3 times, again and again, until finally, that's it. I can't take no more. And I come, gloriously, loudly, sagging weakly. His arms curl around me as my legs turn to jelly. I dissolve in his embrace, my head against his chest, and I'm mewling and whimpering as the aftershocks of my orgasm consume me. He lifts me, and suddenly we're moving. My arms still tethered above my head, and I can feel the cool wood of the polished cross at my back. And he's popping the buttons on his jeans. He puts me down against the cross briefly while he slides on a condom, and then his hands wrap around my thighs as he lifts me again. Lift your legs, baby. Wrap them around me. I feel so weak, but I do as he asks, as he wraps my legs around his hips and positions himself beneath me. With one thrust, he's inside me, and I cry out again, listening to his muffled moan in my ear. My arms are resting on his shoulders as he thrusts into me. Jeez, it's deep this way. He thrusts again and again, his face at my neck, his harsh breathing at my throat. I feel the buildup again. Jeez, no, not again. I don't think my body will withstand another earth-shattering moment. But I have no choice. And with the inevitability that's becoming familiar, I let go and come again. And it's sweet and agonizing and intense. I lose all sense of self. Christian follows, shouting his release through clenched teeth and holding me hard and close as he does. He pulls out of me swiftly and sets me down against the cross, his body supporting mine, buckling the cuffs. He frees my hands and we both sink to the floor. He pulls me into his lap, cradling me, and I lean my head against his chest. I had the strength. I touch him, but I don't. Belatedly, I realize he's still wearing his jeans. Well done, baby, he murmurs. Did that hurt? No. I breathe. I can barely keep my eyes open. Why am I so tired? Did you expect it to? He whispers as he holds me close, his fingers pushing some escaped tendrils of hair off my face. Yes. You see, most of your fears in your head, Anastasia, he pauses. Would you do it again? I think for a moment as fatigue clouds my brain. Again? Yes. My voice is so soft. He hugs me tightly. Good. So would I, he murmurs, then leans down and softly kisses the top of my head. And I haven't finished with you yet. Not finished with me yet? Holy Moses. There's no way I can do anymore. I am utterly spent and fighting an overwhelming desire to sleep. I'm leaning against his chest. My eyes are closed and he's wrapped around me, arms and legs, and I feel safe and oh so comfortable. Will he let me sleep, perchance to dream? My mouth quirks up at the silly thought, and turning my face into Christian's chest, I inhale his unique scent and nuzzle him, but immediately he tenses. I open my eyes and glance up at him. He's staring down at me. Don't. He breathes in warning. I flush and look back at his chest in longing. I want to run my tongue through the hair, kiss him, and for the first time, I notice he has a few random and faint small round scars dotted around his chest. Chicken pox? Measles? I think absently. Kneel by the door, he orders as he sits back, putting his hands on his knees, effectively releasing me. No longer warm, the temperature of his voice has dropped several degrees. I stumble clumsily up into a standing position and scoot over to the door and kneel as instructed. I'm shaky and very, very tired. Momentarily confused. Who would have thought I could have found such gratification in this room? Could have thought that it would be so exhausting. My limbs are deliciously heavy, sated. My inner goddess has a do not disturb sign on the outside of her room. Christian is moving about in the periphery of my vision. My eyes start to droop. Boring you, am I, Miss Steele? I jump awake, and Christian is standing in front of me, his arms crossed, glaring down at me. Oh shit, caught napping. This is not going to be good. His eyes soften as I gaze up at him. Stand up, he orders. I climb wearily to my feet. He stares at me and his mouth quirks up. You're shattered, aren't you? I nod shyly, flushing. Stamina, Miss Steele. He narrows his eyes at me. I haven't had my feel of you yet. Hold out your hands in front as if you're praying. I blink at him. Praying? Praying for you to go easy on me. I do as I'm told. He takes a cable tie and fastens it around my wrist, tightening the plastic. Holy hell, my eyes fly to his. Look familiar? He asks, unable to conceal his smile. Jeez. The plastic cable ties. Restocking at Clayton. It all becomes clear. I gape up at him as adrenaline spikes through my body anew. Okay, that's got my attention. I'm awake now. I have scissors here. He holds them for me to see. I can cut you out of this in a moment. I try to pull my wrists apart, testing my bonds. And as I do, the plastic bites into my flesh. It's sore, but if I relax my wrists, then they're fine. The tie is not cutting into my skin. Come. He takes my hand and leads me over to the four-poster bed. I notice how that it has dark red sheets on it and a shackle at each corner. He leans down and whispers in my ear. I want more. Much, much more. My heartbeat starts pounding again. Oh boy. I'll make this quick. You're tired. Hold on to the post, he says. I frown. Not on the bed then? I find I can part my hands as I grasp the ornately carved wooden post. Lower, he orders. Good. Don't let go. If you do, I'll spank you. Understand? Yes, sir. Good. He stands behind me and grasps my hips, and then quickly lifts me backwards so I'm bending forward, holding the post. Don't let go, Anastasia, he warns. I'm going to fuck you hard from behind. Hold the post to support your weight. Understand? Yes. He smacks me across my behind with his hand. Ow. It stings. Yes, sir, I mutter quickly. Part your legs. He puts his legs between mine, and holding my hips, he pushes my right leg to the side. That's better. After this, I'll let you sleep. Sleep? I'm panting. I'm not thinking of sleep now. He reaches up and gently strokes my back. You have such beautiful skin, Anastasia. He breathes as he bends down and kisses me along my spine. Gentle, feather-like kisses. At the same time, his hands move around to my front, palming my breast. And as he does this, he traps my nipples between his fingers and tugs them gently. I stifle my moan as I feel my whole body respond, coming alive once more for him. He gently bites and sucks me at my waist, tugging my nipples, and my hands tighten on the exquisitely carved posts. His hands drop away, and I hear the now familiar Terrafoil, and he kicks off his jeans. You have such a captivating, sexy ass, Anastasia Steele. What I'd like to do to it. His hands smooth and shape each of my buttocks. Then his fingers glide down, and he slips 2 fingers inside me. So wet. You never disappoint, Miss Steele, he whispers. I hear the wonder in his voice. Hold tight. This is going to be quick, baby. He grabs my hips and positions himself, and I brace myself for his assault. But he reaches over me and grabs my braid near the end and winds it around his wrist into my neck, holding my head in place. Very slowly, he eases into me, pulling my hair at the same time. With fullness, he eases out of me slowly, and his other hand grabs my hip, holding tight, and he slams into me, jolting me forward. Hold on, Anastasia, he shouts through clenched teeth. I grip the post harder and push back against him as he continues his merciless onslaught. Again and again, his fingers digging into my hip. My arms are aching. My legs feel uncertain. My scalp is getting sore from his tugging in my hair, and I can feel it gathering deep inside me. Oh no. For the first time, I fear my orgasm. If I come, I'll collapse. Christian continues to move roughly against me, in me, his breathing harsh, moaning, groaning. My body is responding. How? I feel a quickening, but suddenly, Christian still, Christian stills, slamming really deep. Come on, Anna, give it to me. He groans, and my name on his lips send me over the edge as I become all body and spiraling sensation in sweet, sweet release, and then completely and utterly mindless. When sense returns, I'm lying on him. He's on the floor, and I'm lying on top of him, my back to his front, and I'm staring at the ceiling, all post-coital, glowing, shattered. Oh, the carabiners, I think absently. I'd forgotten about those. Christian nuzzles my ear. Hold up your hands, he says softly. My arms feel like they're made of lead, but I hold them up. He wields the scissors and passes one blade under the plastic. I declare this Anna open. He breathes and cuts the plastic. I giggle and rub my wrists as they're freed. I feel his grin. That is such a lovely sound, he says wistfully. He said suddenly, taking me with him so that I'm once more sitting in his lap. That's my fault, he says, and shifts me so that he can rub my shoulders and arms. Gently he massages some life back into my limbs. What? I glance up at him, behind me, trying to understand what he means. That you don't giggle more often. I'm not a great giggler, I mumble sleepily. Oh, but when it happens, Miss Steele, 'tis a wonder and joy to behold. Very flowery, Mr. Gray, I mutter, trying to keep my eyes open. His eyes soften and he smiles. I'd say you were thoroughly fucked and in need of sleep. It wasn't flowery at all, I grumble playfully. He grins and gently lifts me off him and stands gloriously naked. I wish momentarily that I were more awake to really appreciate him. Picking up his jeans, he slides them back on. Mando. Don't want to frighten Taylor, or Mrs. Jones for that matter, he mutters. They must know what a kinky bastard he is. Thought preoccupies me. He stoops to help me. He stoops to help me to my feet and leads me to the door, on the back of which hangs a gray waffle robe. He patiently dresses me as if I'm a small child. I don't have the strength to lift my arms. When I'm covered and respectable, he leans down and kisses me gently. His mouth quirks up in a smile. Bed, he says. Oh no. For sleep, he adds reassuringly. When he sees my expression, suddenly he scoops me up and carries me curled against his chest to the room down the corridor where earlier today Dr. Green had examined me. My head drops against his chest. I am exhausted. I don't remember ever being this tired, pulling back the duvet. He lays me down and, even more surprisingly, climbs in beside me and holds me close. Sleep now, gorgeous girl, he whispers, and he kisses my hair. And before I can make a facetious comment, I'm asleep.
Dude, that boy said I'm at Malevolent Creek getting punished. And your ass trying to get the chat panties, man. You ain't a real soldier. Oh shit. So that was chapter 18. Um I feel like I read the first chapter better. Oh, apologies for that. But dude, I had a good fucking time. It's good shit. Good shit. The motherfuckers at Malevolent Creek without me? Codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. Codeine crazy. All this motherfucking money got me codeine crazy. All right, so yeah, man, I really did have a good time reading it. Anastasia low key weird. Like she said he hits it against my sex. Shorty, what is a sex? Like truly, like what? I know what a sex is, but why are you referring to it as that? Oh goodness. I hope y'all enjoy it, man. You that thing the sex. Oof. My God. Yeah, man, that shit was fun. The author not a freak, I'm telling you. Hey, Marcy said that boy is not no real hashtag fucker. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That has got to be really crazy. Like that's got to be some type of damn. That's a chat thing. It got to be hashtag not a real fucker. Best insult I've ever seen. Good shit, Tyree. That was good, man. That was really good. Whew. Damn. I think I'm yeah. Yeah. We're done with 50 Shades, man. Oh my gosh, dude. No funny shit. That's gonna be okay. Look, that's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. That's kind of tough. Um. Oh shit. Damn. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I really do. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Um. Damn. Like I said, I feel like I read chapter 8 better than I read chapter 18, but overall I had fun. I think I spent the first part of chapter 18 trying to match what I did in chapter 8, so it didn't, at least to me, feel right. I didn't really get into stride until halfway through 18. So even though it was fun, it really was. I think I don't know, bro. Like, hey, if I can focus on playing one person at a time, hey, I might be top tier. I might be top tier. And then there were like some lines that Christian said where I would read it and then afterwards it'd be like he whispered or he murmured or he shouted, and it's like, damn, I used X amount of voice, or I used X voice when I should have used Y voice. Does that make sense? It's like, God damn it, I used the wrong like voice right there. Shit was really fun though. It was really fun. Also, again, I want to give a huge shout out to really a huge shout out to everybody, first off, for supporting the sub goal idea. Thank you so much for tuning in and actually putting subs towards it. It was something I was excited to do, and you guys helped me get there. I want to give another shout out to Glaze for donating the remaining 12 subs to meet the goal all on his own. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another huge shout out to Jacob and Kylie for providing me the PDF for 50 Shades of Grey and providing me chapters and page numbers and everything to read from. And also huge shout out to both of them for telling me that I have the sexiest voice in America. I would have never had the confidence to read this thing on camera had they not told me that. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Jacob, Sunlen, and Tyree for sitting with me 30 minutes before stream to get all this shit, really figured out and how I was gonna do it. So thank you to those guys for that. Just huge thanks all around. Huge thanks all around. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody who donated today. Everybody who came in and just viewed and just listened in general, man. Thank you so much. I have quite literally talked my mouth dry. So yeah. Thank you to everybody. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Anonymous. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. If you received a gifted from Anonymous, let's thank Anonymous. If you don't thank Anonymous, I will thank them for you. So yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man. Honestly, did y'all enjoy it? I really hope y'all did. Like, no funny. I hope y'all enjoyed it because it's I don't know if anybody here remembers when it was months ago. It was before I moved into my new place. Okay.
it was before I moved into my new place. I had recorded some of those voice lines and sent them off to like a voice coach and everything. And the guy even told me, he was like, "Hey, you know, you actually did pretty solid." He was like, "It sounds like you're." I don't know, I think I have what he said here. Well, no, the fuck I don't. Damn, Daniel, I thought I had it somewhere. In fucking dude, did I not? The fuck, bro? I know I put that shit somewhere. Let me see. Nah, bro, I gotta find this shit. Oh no, I got to keep. Bro, I wish I still had the message that he sent to me. Dude was like, "Yeah, good shit." Um, but I can't find it. Fuck. But yeah, man. Holy hell. That I'm not gonna lie, that kind of took a lot out of me. I gotta get some water. Let me see. Let me do that. Let me hit this to me. We looks like it's gonna be a great day today. Get it like a whooping when you holler at your seniors. Whew. Oh, that's just 50 Shades. I didn't know what the fuck I opened. I was nervous. What's to me? And I was just too damn old to MC. Give me 1 second. Let me look who on Twitch and everything. I ain't gonna lie. That took some out of me. I was a little bit. Oh my god, Me Too King's on front page. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I was thinking we'd. Well, you can't really just look for someone reading ASMR 50 Shades, I guess. But yeah. And then the other streamers I really fuck with are streaming for real. We might raid Mewtwo King. He's on the front page of Twitch right now. Ah. Yeah. After raps random lyrics like Tyler at the start of his songs. Bro, I really do like. I spend so much time singing and shit. Like it's what I do, man. It's what I do. That was my general on Discord. Nothing crazy. I know y'all. He's on Discord. Look at what he said. He's literally just my Discord general chat. Let's see what the folks doing. That motherfucker needs to go tell me we a malevolent creep fight for our life. Hey, yo. That boy not on Malevolent Creek. He might be. It's all day, bro. It literally is all day. It literally is all day. But no, again, we're gonna wrap that up early. Whew. That took a little more out of me than I thought it would, but thank you. Apologies for an early ending stream. But yes, thank you so much for coming out. Again, huge shout out to everybody who gifted subs, who received a sub, who showed up for me. Huge shout out to, the guys for helping me set everything up. Thank y'all so much. I really had a lot of fun. Hopefully we can do this again with another book. It doesn't have to be smut, but something that's fun and exciting, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Not just no regular mundane shit. So yeah, no. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. But yeah, hopefully we Tyrese. Okay. But nah, thank y'all so much, man. Craft, did you miss it? Dude, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Damn, man. Shit. Yeah, we did. I just finished, man. You're good, brother. You're good. Shit happens. You're good. Tyree is forcing me to put it on YouTube, so it'll be on YouTube, and then you can always go back and watch the VOD. Yeah, Tyree actually has my family hostage, and he said if I didn't post it, then yeah, lights out for them. But it'll be on my YouTube, and of course, like I said, the VOD will be up. Yes, sir. He has 24 hours. Damn. Okay, all right, bro. All right, bro. All right. Mm. But one last time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Okay, that is crazy. Boku no Pico is like terrorism. That is nuts, bro. That is nuts. Okay. Is terrorism even an allowed word on stream? Is that against TOS? No? Okay. I don't know. But okay, for this time, thank you so much. I will see y'all tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow's my day. So yeah. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Goodbye.